Don't settle for bad socks. Get comfort and grip at an affordable price with Pure Grip Socks Pro. Choose from 18 different colors at puregripsocks.com.
Are the football boots in this box legitimately worth $500+? Personally, I don't think so, but it seems like there's plenty of people that disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the limited edition Nike Mercurial Vapor 15 Elite in the Sunset Air Max Plus TN colorway. Football boots that retail for $285, a $25 premium for this limited edition colorway. However, they're completely sold out, and if you're looking to buy a pair now, you're going to find that you'll have to pay upwards of $500+ to get a pair. And that's not just because that's what resellers have these listed at. There does seem to be actual record of people paying nearly double retail for these football boots that came out just a week and a half ago. And there's no doubt this is a really cool looking pair of football boots. Obviously not to everybody's taste, but particularly if you're into the Air Max Plus sneakers, that's basically what these are designed to look like. And in this sunset colorway, I really think it gives this boot a super modern but also retro look at the same time. Of course, this is a secondary release for these Air Max Plus tributes, in the first one coming in the form of the Superfly 9 in that purple colorway. The Vapor this time around, the low cut version, gives you this kind of faded sunset color where it's almost yellow across the top and then it fades into a very vibrant orange with the black striping from the Air Max Plus and the red swoosh on either side. You also have the TN logo converted to the Zoom logo on the heel as well as the insole, with the old school Nike Air logo on the top of the tongue. With sneaker-inspired football boots certainly focused around the Air Max, given the Air Zoom tech of the Mercurial series, not necessarily being a new thing. We've seen this plenty of times with Air Max-themed football boots and a bunch of the Jordan stuff as well. However, it does seem like it's just very recently that this seems to be catching the attention of the sneaker resale crowd, and that's part of the reason why so many of these limited edition football boots, certainly the sneaker inspired ones, are now becoming more and more impossible to get at retail prices. Which really sucks, because I really do believe that based on the quantities Nike seem to have put out, even if these weren't on the radar of resellers, these probably would have sold out anyways, perhaps not as quickly, but a sellout was probably going to happen. The problem is the majority of people that ended up getting the pairs that did become available did not buy them to actually wear them. They didn't go into the hands of football boot collectors. They went to people that are simply trying to flip them for a profit, which is obviously a huge issue in the world of sneakers right now. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to start to become an issue in the world of football boots. And it's not just Nike that we're talking about. We're seeing the same thing happen with the current Adidas Predator Plus FT, which is the fold-over tongue version of the new Predator, which obviously in the limited colorways has sold out pretty much instantly, but even the regular inline colorways have become almost impossible to get for the vast majority of people that actually want the boots to play in. And I know what you're probably thinking, because I see the comments all the time when a pair of boots comes out that a lot of people want and most people are unable to get. They say, why don't the brands just make more? And unfortunately, as much as it would be awesome for Nike to make an unlimited amount of these so everybody that actually wants them is able to get them at a retail price, unfortunately, brands like Nike, brands like Adidas, any big brand for that matter, selling out is beneficial to them in the long run, even if they sell less pairs, because that selling out gives the perception of popularity. It keeps interest around the product. It keeps hype around the brand. So when the next drop comes around, regardless of how good or bad it might be, simply because the last one sold out, there's going to be more interest around the next one. Where it turns into one of those situations where when the next drop comes around, not only are resellers going to be interested in buying on speculation of them selling out and being worth more than the retail price, but consumers are now interested in products that might not be in a colorway that they would want, but because they think they're going to sell out because of all this kind of falsely created demand, you now have a situation where way more people are interested in a product than they perhaps otherwise would be if the hype wasn't there. For a brand like Nike, it's exactly what they're after. For the average football boot consumer buying a product like this to actually play in, it's unfortunate because the availability just isn't there. How do we fix this situation? Well, there's only one way. Don't buy from resellers charging over retail. If we as end user consumers, the people that actually want these products, continue to pay more than the original retail price of said product, that creates a market for resellers that they're going to try to take advantage of, meaning that there's going to be plenty of people after these football boots that are simply after them to sell them to you, who is willing to pay more money. If people don't pay over retail, the demand goes down and the market changes entirely.